Now, besides sales tax, here's another thing that could place a pull on your pocket if you like to use credit cards. A lawsuit settlement could prompt stores to add between 1% and 3% to your bill. Craig Smith is live at the Safeway at Grant and Craycroft with this Not on Your Side Consumer Watch.
You know, these days when you go to a grocery store like this one, when they say paper or plastic, they could really mean this kind of paper or this kind of plastic. Safeway here is one of several major retailers that sued MasterCard and Visa over credit card processing fees. Now, before the settlement that was reached in this case, card companies did not allow retailers to pass on those processing fees to the individual customers. Now, a tentative settlement could allow them to stick you with the bill. It's called the swipe fee. Card companies charge businesses up to 3% when you use your card. Merchants had to agree not to pass on the charge to customers. Now a settlement says they can charge, but shoppers like Elsa Milligan say they'd better not.
Having a credit card machine that people will spend more money, and it's to their advantage to have the credit card, and they know it's going to cost them some money. So why should they make us pay for it?
Cards cover about 80% of the business at Salon Kai on Grant. Bernadette Martinez says customers are already looking for cheaper ways to look good. So it would be bad for business to pass through a few extra percent.
So they're already becoming more, I think, conscious of how they spend their money in the salon. So I really don't want to do anything that will not attract more customers and maybe deter them from coming in the salon.
But even at 3% or less, swipe fees are big money for small businesses. At the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Leah Marquez Peterson says for many businesses, swipe fees are the number 3 expense after payroll and rent. So some businesses may feel they need to let customers pay for the fees.
Ultimately, the small business community is suffering. I mean, they're coming out of this tough economic downturn, and these fees play a big part of that. So I think each retailer certainly has a tough decision to make.
Now, a judge still has to sign off and formalize that settlement, but no one's really suggesting they think that's not going to happen. Now, Safeway here was one of the major plaintiffs in that suit. It says it has no comment for the moment. The parent company of Fry's was another one of the plaintiffs, and a Fry's spokesperson says that company is looking for ways to use the settlement to save its customers money. And part of the settlement does allow those fees to drop for about 8 months, but then there's the potential they could go back up again.
So, Craig, what if you just use cash?
Well, you know, one of the ideas that we hear some of the stores are considering is the idea of a discount if you use cash, but that would also really sort of mean that those credit card fees are still built into what you pay if you are paying with credit.
All right, Craig, thank you.